You know what I notice? COVID happens. Lockdowns happen. Yes, I'm sunburnt. COVID happens. Lockdown happens. Forced stabs happen. Those who don't get the stab are treated like trash. Some who do get the stab die from the stab. And those who don't get the stab are treated like trash, or they may get the you know what, they may catch it and die from that, or it's just all over the place, you know? But after all this, here comes the awakening of everyone learning about narcissism, all this Satanism, all this evil. This nation accepting things that just go against everything that God stands for and blaming God for everything, rather than looking at the people who cause a lot of the horrible things. For instance, if someone comes and murders a loved one, they'll blame God for it rather than the murderer. You can't learn to forgive someone if you don't even understand where the blame resides in the first place. Second, you can't blame God for the actions of man. Second, people may think God is cruel because, for instance, kids get cancer. Do you know why kids get cancer? Because sin happened. Do you know why sin happened? Because that serpent manipulated us into sinning and had us doubting and questioning the word of God. Will you really die? Did he say, will you really die if you eat this fruit? You're damn right you will. We all die someday now, don't we? I'm going to say that again. We all die someday now. Don't we? We all die someday now, don't we? We all die someday now. Because of that sin that brought in death. Don't we? This skin coat is infested with sin. Most of mankind lacks in the knowledge or understanding that is required for a higher intelligence that only comes from God, not from these cult-like practices. I don't care what you do. And if you think you got it all figured out and you don't have God in the equation, I'm talking the one true God, the one I have met in person. And I didn't even know it was going to happen. But it happened, and it scared me out of my skin. He was within me and all around me. And I tell you, I tried to close my eyes. When I closed my eyes, God was like this. He was within me. When I closed my eyes, I was looking him in the eye because he was fully within me, head to toe. And I tried to close my eyes and look away, even when I couldn't see him. I could feel him better than my physical eyes have ever seen anything in my life. Ooh, that's a scary fear, but it's a good fear. The Bible is the best storytelling of all time because every ounce of it is real. There's some typos from, mankind and mankind trying to insert his understanding here and there, but I'll tell you this. The truth is in there. It is there. And if you truly desire God and you chase after him with your heels clicking your ass because you're running so fast after him, he'll show you the truth. And no typo can stop you from finding it because God will bring it to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. Ask and you will receive. But do you believe? Do you ask things from God with a required amount of faith and confidence that he will do that thing for you? Or do you just hope and wonder if he really will? You gotta know, baby. You gotta know. You have to know. Be relentless. Be fed up with not knowing what to do, when, where, and how, and wondering and hoping it'll happen. You better know. And if you need to meet God to have this understanding that I have, then you go to him and you tell him in Jesus Christ's name that you need an encounter and your life and salvation depends on it, because you are so stuck in the programming of this world. You want out. Do you think God won't answer when you mean it with a pure heart? Think again. And all of you who go to him with hidden motives, if you think he can't see you, think again. All of you who go to him with hidden motives, there's a reason why you didn't get the answer that you thought you would get with your little hidden motive. God is not a fool, and if you think he is, you're going to wish you didn't. Maranatha.